Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, how are you today? I believe everyone is in a very good condition just like usual. So today we meet again in the very beautiful chance in this forum. So I hope you're not feeling boring to see me. Of course not. Okay, so today we're going to discuss about selling products or services. Actually, this is a kind of persuasive speech here. So why I'm choosing this kind of topic? Because I believe it's gonna be useful for you, before you graduate or after you graduate from this university. Okay, if you're confused, you may just click the translation text, or even you want to have the English text for my speech, yeah, so just click it. Okay, in this beautiful moment also, please everybody still stay at home, yeah, don't worry, although we are in this kind of forum, but I will show you the best of me. Okay, so again, go back to this. Actually, we're going to learn about the persuasive speech. You also read the text from the e-learning class right after you go to the enrollment code. All right, now the topic, the theme, the big theme I choose is the selling products or service. It's up to you. In the duty, it's up to you. You want to choose selling products or selling services. Well, ladies and gentlemen, students, in this chance I'm choosing selling services, and it's campus promoting because I work at the University of Muhammadiyah Sidoarjo, so I'm just choosing the campus promoting, especially promoting the umsida. Okay, now there are some steps to promote the university. Just say we are all salesmen. In any kinds of jobs, public speaking is really important. You become the salesman, you become the sales manager, you become the senior sales manager, or even you become the director, you still need to have a really great public speaking. Okay, so it's okay. Maybe you're confused, ma'am, why do you choose this topic? I'm not good at selling. It's okay, that's why we're going to learn. Okay, all right, now first of all, what you have to do is introduce yourself politely. Remember, politely. Why it has to be polite? Because you want to sell something and you want to force your buyers, your buyer candidates to buy your service or your product. Okay, now let me give you the example of introduction. When you say politely, for example, hi, my name is Dian. Do you think this is polite? Of course not, right? So when you say politely, please keep your smile. It must be symmetries. If you put 2 centimeters on the right, and you have to put 2 centimeters also on the left. So it's symmetries, we call that. All right. So give your nicest smile. Okay. Politely give your nicest smile, but not too much. Okay, but not too much. So you can just do like this. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dian Rahma Santoso. I'm the representative of Universitas Muhammadiyah Sidoarjo. Very easy, right? Very easy. Introducing yourself politely is very easy. Now look again, ladies and gentlemen. Your focus is on the 7 minutes project, okay? In case someday you will be the public speaker, or someday you will be the motivator or something like that, yeah, you will have a chance to have several times to promote something. Okay, now still our project is the 7 minute speech, maximum 7 minute speech. All right, so just start with that. It just takes for about not more than 10 seconds to introduce yourself. All right, then the next, introducing yourself, you can also say where you come from. Like I told you, I'm from Universitas Muhammadiyah Sidoarjo. I'm the representative of Universitas Muhammadiyah Sidoarjo. Or you probably can choose any kinds of examples, companies, institutions, any kinds of background for you, right? Okay. So, and then the second, introduce the situation. Ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing when you are promoting something, for example, you only give, for example, like this. Umsida has the greatest experience. Umsida has I believe it's not gonna work. And all your audience will be just feeling boring for having this kind of information. So you have to give the situation. You have to let the audience understand the situation. Why do they have to choose umsida? Okay, now you have to find the reason. Yeah, you have to research what's the different thing between your university and other university. For example, in umsida we have class A and class B. Class A is usually in the morning. Yeah, class A activity. Yeah, the activity of class A is done in the morning until midday. But then class B activity is done at around in the afternoon until night. Yeah, from about 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night. Now you can take this difference. You can take these moments here, these kinds of situation to tell your audience that this is the good thing for having learning, for having studied in umsida. Okay, so just like this, introduce the situation. For example, there are a lot of universities which give you a lot of promises. They give you this kind of class. They give you that kind of class. You can define it by yourself. Then you come up with your own situation. Why do we have to choose umsida? Ladies and gentlemen, right now in this kind of moments, life is so free. Students are also free. Nowadays, jobs requirements are not always working at institution or at any kinds of places, but we can work freely. So umsida actually answer all those kinds of challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, umsida have two kinds of classes which has two different hours of activity. The first activity is done in the morning until midday. The second activity is done in the afternoon until night, until evening. Why the policy of umsida is like this, ladies and gentlemen? The leaders of umsida has determined these two kinds of activities, morning and afternoon class, are no differences. The teachers, the procedures, even the payments, all are the same. But the difference is just on the hours of learning. The hours of learning is based on what the students need, what the students can have. Now, for example, the students are already working after they graduate from from senior high school. Do you think it's an obstacle for the students to not to go to college? Of course not. For example, the students after they graduate from senior high school, they work in the morning until afternoon. At umsida, they can choose afternoon class. But vice versa, when the students have to work in the afternoon until midnight, for example, they can choose the morning class. Now, this kind of example, ladies and gentlemen, this is the situation that you should explain to your audience to make them understand why they have to choose the university that you promote. Okay? The next, make effective questions. Make effective questions. For example, your audience are senior high school, right? Because you are promoting campus. Your audience are senior high school students. So the very effective questions that you should give to your audience must be, for example, where would you like to go after after school? Where would you like to go after school? Are you sure that you're going to finish studying just right after graduate from senior high school? Don't you have a dream to be a lawyer, to be engineer, to be teachers, to be businessmen, or to be anything that the word can achieve. See, this kind of statements just now is the example of making effective questions that the students probably need. All right, now let's jump to the fourth tips. Elicit more information and showing the attentiveness. Ladies and gentlemen, I write here showing the attentiveness means you have to give your attention, that you care to your audience, that what you say is important for them, what you say is meaningful for them. So that's why you have to show your attentiveness. It can be seen with the way you express, it can be seen with the way you speak, your expression, your facial expression, your eye contact, your feeling, all must be all in one right here. Ladies and gentlemen, elicit more information means you give other important information. For example, what umsida has for the new students. For example, facilities. You can tell the students the facilities of umsida, that umsida have the laboratory, library, and full of air conditioning classroom, and LCD projector, and many kinds of facilities that umsida has. And then, for example, the other information, it can be students' activity from unit kegiatan mahasiswa. This is kinds of units of students' activity, students' associations. Kinds of students' activity, you may also give the example. For example, sports. You also have any kinds of organization, faculty students organization, university students association, and study program association, or choir, yeah, and any kinds of activity that umsida has, especially for students, to develop their competence instead of just studying and academic. All right, now the other thing, knowledge of information. Ladies and gentlemen, knowledge of information is really important when you give this kind of promoting campus. Knowledge of information is all this one, all of information that you should give to your audience. This is the knowledge. If you, for example, don't have any knowledge, you never read anything, you never you never write anything, so of course you don't have any knowledge to give. You don't have any knowledge to share to your audience. All right, so this all what I said is kind of knowledge of information about the university that I want to promote. Okay, now the last one, obtain commitment from the buyers. Obtaining the commitment from the buyers can be like this. After you give a lot of information about the university, especially any kinds of things that you promote, you may give the last questions. So ladies and gentlemen, do you still have another choice instead of umsida? Do you think there is another university instead of umsida? After all I have explained like this. This is obtaining the commitment from the buyers. Now I have shared to all of you, this is the simple way to sell products or services. Now it's your turn. It's your turn. You can choose either selling products or selling services, not both of them, but just one of them. Okay? Just one of them. Choose one. You want to sell products or sell services. What I give you example is about selling services, right? Promoting the university. So please, you may also make draft like this. It's up to you. You can also bring any kinds of brochure or things. For example, you want to sell products, then you have to bring the things you have to show to your audience. All right. But when you sell services, you may also have the brochures, magazine, or anything that can help your promotion. Remember the previous speech about the visual aids that I told you. So the visual aids are still important, especially for these kinds of promoting. Okay, because I'm only telling you, and this is with one of the cameras, so I'm just make you easier to watch my draft that I want to speak. Okay, ladies and gentlemen and students, thank you very much for paying attention to all my speech today about persuasive speech. This is still batch 1. There's gonna be the next persuasive speech with the other topic, of course. Okay, I can't wait to watch all your performance on your own YouTube channel and just submit to the e-learning enrollment code. Okay, thank you very much. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye. See you.